Hey Disney friends, today we're going to be looking at the Walt Disney World pin haul that I just got. I went down to Disney World, I went down for 8 days, and of course all during those 8 days I went to the parks, I went to Disney Springs, and I picked up a lot of pins, because I love pins. I did pick up a lot of pins that are like for unboxings, which those will be in different videos besides this one. This video, I'm only going to be showing pins that were more like open editions and just single pins and limited edition pins. So this is what you're going to see in this video. Along with that, I did want to say that I have lately had like a little bit of a stir craving for Legos. My youngest daughter likes to build them. And I used to be obsessed with building Legos, and I think that if they had this back when I was younger, I probably would have been asking for it. Now my youngest asks for it, which is awesome. My oldest one will play with it. She's not so interested in building, but this is what I got, and my youngest said she'll build it for me, which I'm totally thrilled because I love watching her build. Reminds me of me building. I do build Legos at sometimes, but now when I buy them, she's like the first thing to be like, can I build it for you? Can I build it for you? And she doesn't like me to touch it while she's building. She wants to do it herself. She's very proud of the stuff that she builds. I actually recently, I have the Little Mermaid castle, which I still have, of the Under the Sea castle from like 2007. I bought. And during lockdown, I didn't know what to do, so I was like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to build it. So I love building Legos. This is one I just picked up, so I'm dying to see what this one looks like being built. And then I also picked these up. I know right now I'm just showing you these because I'm really excited because I haven't done Legos in a while. But I saw these and I got really excited because I have collected these before. And I remember one time, like, I think the last one, it was like the Steamboat Willie was the rare one. And I actually got it, which I was really excited about. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what I get in these. So I thought it'd be fun to try to open one or two and we can see what we get. And then I will promise you I'll get to the pins. And if you're not interested in it, that's fine. You can skip over it. I understand. But if you want to, we can build it. I'll do it really fast. And it'll be like, boom, it'll be there. Okay, we're gonna open it right now. All right, let's see what we get. So again, we have 18 to collect, and I have the first one. The first one is Dr. Facilier. Look at him. He's got some money. But if you look down here, they also have the Disney 100. So again, these are for the Disney 100. So we have Dr. Facilier. And I'm not sure, it does come with a little thing. So I don't think in this one they actually have like limited editions like they did last time. It's just like a map, and you can, like, when you get one, you can exit off so you know which ones you got. So this is the first one, Dr. Facilier, and he came with like an extra staff. I don't know. An extra staff. He's got two. Lucky guy. All right. So, and now just one more. Sorry, just gotta see what this one is. All right, so the next one, and I'm so excited because this one came with a little something else. So we have Mulan. Look at that. Mulan, again, a Disney 100, but it came with a little creaky. Oh, I can't wait. He's like, I don't know how you can like get up and close and see him, but so there you go. That's really cool. So I got two. At least they're two different ones. I also have two more, but that I'm gonna do in a short. So if you're interested, there'll be a short coming out pretty soon, and I'll have two more to show. But again, if you're interested, I only got these for like $5. And honestly, when I got to the store, there was only 4 left, because that's how fast they're flying off the shelf. So if you're interested in these, and if you collected the last set and you wanted to collect this set, there's 18 in all. And again, there's none that are really like limited edition, but you can still get the little map and cross off the ones that you are getting. But yeah, really, really cool. I'm gonna have to see what's my last two. I'm excited. But all right, now we're on to the main event. I promise. We are gonna look at pins, and I collected quite a bit of them down at Disney World. I'm actually gonna start with one that my daughter picked out because I didn't get this one. She actually picked it out, but she wanted me to show you guys. So Princess Jasmine picked out Princess Jasmine. Look, this is actually really cool. I'm going to show it to you guys like out of this. She told me I could open it. So this is Princess Jasmine. And again, this is a fake pin, but the cool part about this fake pin is that it's just like it's for Disney to sell to Disney parks. So I think that's really cool. So this is definitely going to be a big one for her in her collection, which she's very excited about because she used her own money to get it. My girls are starting to use their own money for pins. I'm getting them addicted. Can't say I blame them. So look at that. It's beautiful. I love it. But yes, again, this is just one from the park. So if you want this, you have to go get it at the Disney parks. Really, really pretty. I really love the details. I mean, seriously, the details are just so beautiful on these pins. I love fake pins. This is great detail on them. So that is the first one. And again, this is a limited release. So once these are gone, they sell out. There are no more. So if you're interested, there was tons of them there. There was tons of different ones there. So they're $24.99. So it was $24.99, and my youngest is my oldest is just thrilled. All right, so I don't have many of these, but I had been wanting this one, so I grabbed it because this is one of those supporting cast release ones, and I had been wanting to grab this one, and I kept forgetting. But this is the one that I had wanted. These are actually pretty good size pins. I mean, I just really do like them. But this is the supporting cast for the 100 Wild Dalmatians. And you look at the little puppy right there. But yeah, you've got all the other characters that support the cast for 101 Dalmatians. So, and then of course we have the main two. So there you go. So these are the two I picked up. These are two that I picked up, and I think this one is $17.99. And this one, I couldn't tell you the price because it's a yellow. That's all I remember. It says yellow in the back. Because some of these don't tell you the price. They'll just say, like, yellow, and then you have to go look at the sign that will tell you, what the price is of the pins. This was a yellow. And if I remember, I think the yellows were $14.99. But, again, I have a Disney Visa, so if I spent over $50, I got 10% off. So normally when I buy my pins, I try to make sure that I reach $50. So this way I can get at least 10% discount. But again, aren't they awesome? I love these two pins. So this is going to be like great in my pin collection. And one of the reasons why I like to go at the end of April is because they have the Flower and Garden Festival, and I love going to them. I usually always pick out the pins that are there for the Garden Festival. So I ended up finding two that I really liked. So of course this one I really liked, and this was again $17.99. I really do like his orange bird's head is like a different feel than the rest of the pin. It kind of sticks out a little bit, but it's got this little rubbery feel, but it's really cute. I really like it. I like the orange. It's a very nice pin. And then I picked out this one to go with it. I love this pin. Like, I love fake mint, but I love the saying that they put on this. I don't know if you can read that. It says, let your imagination grow. Oh. And yes, of course, when we were down there, we went on the ride. But this, again, it was $17.99. And it's a good size. Like, this is my finger. It's like a good almost 2 inches. And like about an inch high. And it's a pin on pin. So he's like, separate, but like together. Because it's like a pin on pin. But, I just love this pin. There's just something about it all together. It's just so, so cute. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite ones from the Garden Festival. I also picked out two for my mom because my mom couldn't go. I ended up taking my daughters and my sister down. My mom couldn't go, so I picked out 2 pins for her. My mom is a big Pooh fan. She likes Pooh. She likes Piglet. She also likes Steamboat Willie, and Oswald. Like, she has her certain things she likes. But when I go down, I think of my mom, and so I ended up getting her this one. So if you like Pooh, look at this. Isn't that cute? This is an upside down kind of day. And Pooh actually moves, which I loved. I thought that was such a cute little feature. And again, this was a yellow. So, it was, I think these were $14.99. Again, a really, really cute pin. I love these pins. And then I picked her up this one. My mom doesn't have really any limited edition pins. I felt like she needed one, you know. Or she might. I don't know. I have to recheck. But I'm not sure if she does. She doesn't have very many. So this one's really cute. And it just came out. It's Pig's Big Movie, the 20th anniversary, which I thought was really cute for her. And again, this one's a limited edition. And all I liked about it is it opens up. It's almost like he drew it. So it's like Piglet drew all these, but I thought it was really cute. I knew my mom was going to like it. It's a very, very fun pin. And this one was $19.99. And I know though they still had some more. But this one, it's a limited edition of 3,000, but I only found it at Disney Springs. So if you're interested in this one, that's where I was only able to find it, honestly. It was Disney Springs. It was down there. And it does say in the back, a limited edition of 3,000. So there you go. These, I mean, I'm telling you, I had so much fun pin shopping. There's so many pins everywhere, and it was so funny because every time I was looking at a pin or I saw pins in the distance, my sister would be like, "Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I know where you need to go. Just go. Just go look." Because sometimes you walk through the park and you see some pins, and then if you happen to go to a different park, you're going to see pins somewhere else, because sometimes they sell out some of the pins at one place, but they don't sell at the other place, so I just shop around. And every time I get off a ride, I have to go look where the pins are. It's just what I need to do. So the next ones I'm going to show you, which I loved. Oh yeah, I love these. I don't know when these came out, but these are adorable. Oh man. These are silvers, so I think these were either $11.99 or again $14.99. I can't remember which one, honestly. I really wish I could remember. But look, so we have Chip and we have Dale. And I just thought, oh, that's so cool, because if you stick them together, I don't know if I can like put them together, but look, together, when you put them together, they kind of make the little nut, which I thought was so cute. Oh, so yeah, this is just adorable. I love pins that like connect together, or like when you put them together, like almost like create like their own little like picture, I guess. So I think that's really neat that they kind of created those. And what I also noticed, is how I know this is a really, really new pin, especially like this one, is that so it's not a mystery pin, but yet look what it has behind it, right there. Yeah. It has the little Mickey symbol. So some of these new ones that are coming out, they're not the mystery ones, are also having these. So look at your newer pins when you buy them, because some of them have this. And I wish I could get like a better, but it's just the Mickey head, and it's like a little like diamond. They're really trying to like, you know, cut back or stop like a lot of the. Oh my God. It's almost like a little plates over it too, so it can't get damaged. That is awesome. That is just awesome. Like it's like a almost like a so you couldn't even like damage it. That is so good. This is great. Oh my God, thank you, Disney. Like I love that. That's an awesome feature, because I was worried like maybe like they would pop out, you know, but this one's like really in there, and it has like almost like a slight plate over it. So the little Mickeys, little diamond Mickeys aren't going to come out. So that's cool. So yeah, look for that in the back of your pins now when you buy them. So this way it'll be a much better indicator if they're authentic, or as my kids call them, the off-brand pins, which are the fake pins. But yeah, again, the set, adorable, just adorable. So we have more. So I also, because I was staying at the Caribbean Beach Resort, we use a Skyliner a lot. So I wanted something that was to do with the Skyliner. So they had this pin, which I really liked. So this is the Skyliner pin. It was all over my resort. It was way too fun, because you know when you're on it, you're going to have some fun. And this is like a moving element, so I thought that was really cute. And of course they're kissing. But it's a Skyliner down here. But yeah, very, very nice pin. Very nice pin. I loved it. It was really good. I don't know how. This one's a yellow. So again, I think if I remember right, the yellows were $14.99. So if you're down there, if you want something like this, you'll have to go to one of the I think one of the resorts with a Skyliner, because I didn't see it anywhere else. This must be a little bit of an older pin, but it's still very nice. So look at that shine. Woohoo! Oh, I like behind too. Look. Oh, I honestly like, they used to have the all black when I first started pin trading. Everything was always black. But I am kind of like excited that they have upped their game when it comes to the cards. I keep the cards. Like sometimes I'll move the pins off the cards and put them in books or put them on my wall. But I still keep all the cards because I think the cards now are so cool and some of them are really unique. Especially unique to the pin. So again, one last look. See? Cute, and it moves. So again, if you're looking for these, look for them near the Skyliner. All right. I keep going like, which one do I want to show you next? I'm going to show you these two next because these are two that my daughters have picked out and they love them and they wanted me to show you guys. So my youngest, who is a big Rapunzel fan, and I was like, I'm surprised she didn't pick out Rapunzel. But she's like, I don't have much of him. I need to have him. I'm like, okay. So she picked up Ryder. The wanted poster. It says dead or alive. Yes, that's definitely my youngest. She's like, I like this. So I'm like, okay. He's got all these arrows at him. But she thought it was really cool and really different. So there you have it. That's going to add to her collection. And then my oldest, of course, big fan of Jasmine. I just saw this pin and she was just like, oh, which is really cool because it's like a pin on pin and it's got like Jafar, it's got like all the other Aladdin, it's got all kinds of other characters, but not Jasmine, which I thought was kind of interesting. It's almost like she was like, I have a lot of Jasmine, but I want stuff that goes with them, like the genie. And she loves Abu, like just loves him. So she picked up that one. And again, Aladdin's like out a little bit, so it's like a pin on pin, which I thought was really nice. But yep, this is one that she picked out. Oh, I love it when my kids, like, when I go with them, they're like, oh, pick out pins. And it's just cool to, like, watch their taste and, like, change over the years. Another one that I just love. And it's really weird because I'm not like, really big into the ride. And honestly, like, the last 2 times I've gone down, I haven't gone on it. I haven't gone on the ride, but I love the pin. Because it had, again, I love pins and moving elements. I don't know about you guys. You have to let me know in the comments. But are you guys, I love, like, if I see a pin, even though, like, it might not be something completely that I'm really interested in, but has, like, moving elements or glows or something, I'm always, like, more intrigued with it. So I was very intrigued with this pin. But I haven't gone on this ride in a very long time. But here's a small world after all. I can only imagine what it'd be like to get stuck on this ride. I really don't even know if I want to imagine being stuck on this ride. I've actually heard of people getting stuck on this ride. But yeah, and it's cool because they move. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So they move back and forth. So I do love that. That I thought was adorable. And I do like the colors. Because I do love the colors. I do love a lot of, like, It's a Small World After All. I just wish it didn't play constantly through the ride. And if the ride does break down, which is what my fear is, I wish they would just, like, maybe stop the music. I don't know. Especially after a few minutes. But yeah, this was a yellow. So it was $14.99. I got this one because I love the ride, but my youngest also loves the ride. So when I saw this, I was like, do you think I should get this? She's like, yes. So we're both big fans of this ride. So this is part of the Tower of Terrors. But if you open it, opens, because it does open. Here we go. This is Hollywood Towers. Look at that. Let's see if I can get a good one. See, this is Hollywood Towers. Can make you a mini, and then here you have Donald. But we saw this. I don't remember where, but we only saw it once, so I grabbed it right away because I knew, like, I probably wouldn't see it again for a while, and I didn't see it after that. Like, I looked all over, and it was weird because it wasn't at the ride. Like, I went on Tower of Terror expecting to come out and see like a bunch of Tower of Terror stuff, and I didn't. I saw like other stuff from other rides, or like, I mean, not that I don't like Jack Skellington. I do like, you know, other stuff, but I just was expecting more from this, you know, Tower of Terror, and I didn't even find the pins. I actually found the pins somewhere else. Like, I didn't even find it on the ride, and I used to find them coming off the ride, so I'm a little confused. But again, it was a really cool pin. I love it. I love one. I actually have one similar to this, where when you open it up, it goes all the way down, and you have like Stitch down below, and he's like hanging on. So I thought that was cool that now I'll have one to kind of go next to it and with it, which I think is over there somewhere. I'll have to look. But yeah, so really cool, neat pin. And again, this one was $17.99. But you can tell why, because it's bigger. Especially when it opens up like this. This becomes a bigger pin, which makes it more expensive. But again, worth it. Because they're a lot of fun. Again, moving element, right? Alright. Now, with this one, it's not a moving element, but I really, really loved it. And the reason why is because it actually had some wood in it, which I thought was really weird and different. But I'm going to let you guys check it out. So this is the animal. I went to Animal Kingdom, and they have their anniversary. So they have some of the pins. And, of course, I had to have this one because it has Kevin on it. I love Kevin. And it says adventure is out there, which I thought was great. But if you, and it's a pin on pin. If you look really closely, this is wood, like right here going around. It's like all wood. I don't know if you guys can see that. I thought that was really different because I've never seen that much on pins before. And I actually talked to somebody because they were showing it to me, and they're like, do you notice this has some wood in it? And I was like, yeah. So I thought that was really kind of neat because this is actually, if you feel it, I think this is actually like wood. And then he is like put on, but he's like made out of that, you know, metal. But this part right here is all made out of kind of woodish. Again, I thought it was very different. And for the 25th anniversary, I was like, this is awesome. And I love Kevin. Again, if you look back, because this is like the real new one, look back here. See, you got that little Mickey back here. And again, it's got that little plate over it. So you can't damage that Mickey, which I think is really, really awesome. Like, they really thought about this when they come up with these pins. So you should really check out your pins. Wish they would have started doing this earlier. You know, I'm like, how are they gonna start copying all this? Disney keeps trying to do different, and then the other person just keeps copying, and I'm just hoping that this starts to stick a little. All right, I'm down to my last two, and my last two are limited editions. But I don't have any of the characters on parade, and I thought it was really cool to at least have one in my collection, and one that, you know, of a series I maybe collect. So I do have a Frozen section, so I was really excited that they had this one. So I have Olaf. I love Olaf. And it opens. So look at that. It opens up. Very shiny, but there he is on his house. I love that scene. I love Christmas time. There he is. I was really excited. So again, he was $19.99. And I think well worth it because I think it's a really cool pin. My sister actually is a big fan of Peace Dragon. She loves Elliot. Loves Elliot. And she got the one with the Elliot. So I got this one. She got Elliot. And she was so excited because it's her first pin. That's right. I try to hook on my family. I'm like, hooking everyone on. If I'm going to be addicted, you're all going to be addicted. All right. Whoo, zen. All right, and so my last one I really wanted, and you can only get it at Walt Disney World. I know, they don't sell it anywhere else. They only sell it at Walt Disney World, and I really, really wanted it. And when I'm telling you, when I got down there, I was like, Disney Springs, here we come, and I had to have it. I was so excited. So this is the limited editions for the Darlings, and this is the first one, and I just love it. This is Ariel. Isn't she beautiful? And I did not realize this. That she comes off. So it's actually going to be 2 pins. I have another one that's similar to this that I got. It might be like a newer thing that Disney's doing, but she actually comes off. So here we have her, and she comes right off. So there's her room. So if you really wanted to, and I don't know because I don't have another one of these yet. I'm kind of hoping when they come out with Rapunzel, I can somehow get the Rapunzel one. But I think what you could do is you could switch a room, so you can move them around to different rooms. Hey, how do you feel today? Oh, I don't feel like a blue room. I feel like a purple room. Oh, okay, we'll just switch you guys around. Because you can do that with these, which I think is really cool. And this, again, is a limited edition of 2,500. But again, it's pin on pin. Not really pin on pin because the pins come apart. But it's a pin that kind of connects to a pin. But I thought it was pin on pin. When I first saw it in the pictures, I was like, oh, pin on pin. And nope, it's 2 pins in one. So again, here's a really up close. But look at the details in her room. I just love it. So there you have it. But this one, even though it's a newer pin for this year, I noticed didn't have the little Mickeys behind it. So I don't know if they're just being choosy or only certain ones right now are going to have it. But again, I would love to see if you have the new pins, and have you found any with the little, special Mickey, the little diamond Mickey behind it. Because I only thought it was going to be for mystery pins. I didn't realize they were going to start putting them on all the pins. I think that's a really cool idea, and I'm really glad Disney's doing it. So there you have it. There's my pin haul. Well, part of my pin haul. The rest, which all needs to be unboxed and unpackaged, will be in other videos. I'm hoping that now, I live in New Hampshire. So hoping now that we're getting some nicer weather, I can actually start doing them outside again, because I know I used to do them outside a lot. I think it'd be fun to do them outside again and do the unboxings out there where it's natural light, so you can really see the pins. I know a lot of times I use the big globe and I try to get as close as I can because it can focus in on the pin. But I think it'd be kind of fun to have natural light again to show you guys my pins. So I'm hoping with nicer weather, we'll be able to do that like I did last year. So again, thank you for hanging out with me. I know I talk on forever. But I will see you guys again real soon. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye now.